sum up 2022, this speaks for all of us, was learning. We learned a lot in 2022.
So the plan for 2023 would be first quarter, Eli dropping his body.
Eli. Main focus right now is just to get it jumping.
Most likely be the talk of the town.
So that nigga, when I get lit, bro, I'm taking him with me, bro. I swear to God, bro.
I'm here at the Aqua Lounge. We about to talk about my new album, Scorpio.
You kill me? Why is that even on your brain? Why is that on your cranium? I personally think the nicest nigga to never get a ring is AI.
Yo, welcome back to the Aqua Lounge podcast. I appreciate y'all tuning in this week. We got a special guest in the building. You know, a lot of words can describe, but the best to me is entrepreneur. We got Cake Life in the building. I appreciate you coming through, my man.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man. This is beautiful, man. I'm way on the north side right now. Yeah.
So speaking on that, so where you from? How long did it take you to get here?
Man,
Greenport, you said, right?
I came from the I'm from Greenport, but I came from the Mastic area.
Okay.
It took me about 45, 50 minutes to get here.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's rush hour right now for y'all. Yeah.
All right.
So we're gonna get into it, but you got your hands on a lot of stuff, I would say.
Yeah.
So what, like, as an entrepreneur, what's your overall vision, and mission, with what you're doing right now, with everything?
My overall vision and mission is to be established to, be able to produce everything Cake Life, whatever, from music, audio, clothes, whatever we want to do. I would like to be able to produce that from start to finish. I'm just building a team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Towards that goal. You know what I mean? I came here today and I'm just meeting y'all. Y'all look like y'all fit the bill to be a part of that structure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, likewise, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're trying to connect with like-minded people, with the same goals, and network is net worth. So, you know what I mean? Again, I appreciate you coming down here. It means a lot.
Yeah. It's the start of something big.
Yeah. If you could give me 5 words to describe Cake Life as a brand. Just a couple words.
5 words?
5.
Now I got 5 for you.
All right.
It's grind, perseverance, hustle, grit, and money.
I like that answer.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying Cake Life. Cake Life. It arrived and I was doing a bid in prison, and I would go out to the yard and to psych myself up to deal with being in that environment. I would go hit the bar and work out, and that became Cake Life to me. Getting money, getting sets was like I was back in the town in the streets getting money. So that was how I made it through my day.
So that's where Cake Life comes from.
Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah. So okay. Hell yeah. So, okay. Damn. I mean, that's fire.
Yeah. but Cake Life, because you said it kind of relates to you being out, being back outside of jail, right? So, but what about Cake Life? Like cake meaning like money, or
it's a lot. Once I started saying it so much, it started taking on a whole different, just like you're doing right now. It's it takes on a whole bunch of different dynamics to a whole bunch of people.
Right.
Yeah. So every time I have a conversation, it might translate into something else that I never even fathomed. Yeah. But for me, that's what it started as, and even I've been home for about 5 years now, and even when I first came home, one of my friends was like, "Yo, you gotta incorporate that in your music," because I was just going by Googs, and then I coined that, and from there, everything started coming together, like the clothes, just putting that on clothes and stuff like that. It started small, like just basic gluing stuff on clothes and stuff like that. And then it started growing. Like I invested in an embroidery machine, invested in a couple heat presses, and
So like you made that. That's straight from.
Yeah, this my girl
Yeah.
mixed. She
Okay.
made this with
Hell yeah.
simple heat press.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me ask you, like, when you were in jail, was Cake Life did you start to see a buzz like in there in the inside, or no? Was it?
I
not?
wasn't even rapping.
You weren't.
Yeah.
No.
So that came afterwards.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I was really in the streets. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So it was just like I was like, anytime I'm home, I'm doing illegal activities to get money or whatever, and that's just my lifestyle. Then I go away, come home, and I do it again. And this was just my mentality for a lot of years of my life. And this last time, like, I really, like, I got a job for the first time. I had a job for a year, so I kind of got my, I saw what the business world looked like from a worker's perspective.
Right.
And I never seen that in my life. That changed me. You know what I mean? Like, instead of, like, I would see the boss or whatever, he would talk shit or whatever to me, and instead of getting mad, I thought it was comical, you know what I mean? Because really, I'm thinking in my head, I really don't want your job. I really need your job, but I don't want your job. I really would be like, my desire is to be running around in the streets doing what I do. But I know I need to get my life together because I got a kid and I got a kid on the way.
Okay. Congratulations.
So, yeah. No. This is
was before.
This is
Yeah.
oh, my bad, bro.
this is prior. So,
My fault.
it's like I'm taking myself back.
Yeah.
to-
No. I got you. Yeah.
It's really like from that point in time, it's like I got to get it together. So, like, for me, it's really like in my mind, I'm like, I gotta go and I gotta work 8 to 10 hours a day, and that's not what I'm used to. So I toughed that out for 13 months, and then I started Roundtable Inc. LLC,
Okay.
and had no idea what I was gonna do with nothing as far as the music or whatever, and I just started making music, like.
Okay.
Song by song, I got with a couple artists or whatever. Went through the relationship woes.
Yeah.
And everything slowly over the course of time. The journey has been, this is probably like my 4th year right now.
Okay.
I've been on the journey or whatever. So
With music, or just okay.
with music, the close is fairly new. It's probably
Yeah.
the close is maybe 2 years.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
So
cool.
so take it back a little bit to the music, like like you said, about 4 years doing music. Well, I think you said like 2020 was when you started the music, right?
You know what? No, I'm not even going. I've been doing music since probably 2000, 2001, man.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah, nah, I'm like I'm just talking about on this journey.
Oh,
you know what I
right.
This stint, it's been 4 years. In 2019, I probably picked the mic back up going into the studio, and I was nervous because I was, I think I was, what was this? I'm 39. I was 39 at the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm too old for this. You know what I'm saying? I don't got the rip and run in me no more. But I got in there and I started understanding things in a business manner. And that's what started changing everything. Once I started, I got around a couple people, and some people gave game and some people ran game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So so back with the music, right? So 20 it's like you just kind of rebranded yourself in a way for 2020, right?
You know what's crazy? I'm noticing you gotta rebrand yourself at every
Yeah.
yo. If I come here, I gotta get a new pair of shades for the next joint. You feel me? So it's that's a lot of life sometimes. You know what I'm saying? When the expectation of you is whatever it is of you, I'm saying you can't let them down.
Right.
So Sometimes I'm saying like, sometimes it's like I've been like, for me it's like the music, it kind of makes sense because it feel like I've been caught up in a rock star's life my whole life. You know what I mean? Like even when I'm in a dull moment, it's like it's some rock star shit. It's like you got they're filming people in prison, like just doing regular shit, and it's like that's a movie to some people or whatever. And it's like a lot of the things that we would think that's just regular shit is a movie if you film it right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We know that or whatever. So it's like I came to that realization, like, damn, like hold on, like all I gotta do is just get around the people that just put me in that light.
Right.
And that's kind of what I figured out.
Okay. So now getting back into the music, right? 2019, that was kind of like a weird year because of the COVID and shit. So did you find that there was like some sort of like resistance in a way, like getting to the studio and having the time to be able to actually do the music now that you're back into it, and then all of a sudden the world shuts down? So it's like, how did you kind of deal with that?
The producer I was working with, he just quit. He just out of nowhere, he still got work. You feel
Really?
me? Yeah, he still got shit. He still got material that I need today. He just disappeared off the face of the earth.
What?
So
Damn.
yeah, that happened or whatever.
Where's he from? Is he from around here?
It's from Hampton Bays.
Damn.
Yeah, Mastermind. His name is Mastermind. Yeah.
You just haven't heard
Hey
from
Mastermind, if you hear this shit, man, yeah, I want my shit, man. Yeah,
crazy, man.
nah. We used to pull up to his crib and all of that. His mom's was cool and everything.
Damn.
Yeah,
Hope he's
like,
all right.
huh?
Hope he's all right. I mean, if you haven't heard from him, you know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So like, for can you give me like over the past year, like for Cake Life, what are some like accomplishments that you are like proud of, like to this day, that you can like, you know, you're proud of saying? Anything that sticks out?
Shit, everything. I'm saying I got my first real project, like my first real project with a real certified producer, Arthur Pingray. I got that accomplished or whatever. I spent a couple dollars to where I own it.
Okay.
I have control of it. The I ain't going back joint.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
that's important, bro.
Yeah, you know, so I had the I ain't going back song. That was to a whole nother beat. One of my dude from my management team, Steve, he took me into hiring Arthur to do the production on that, and you know, I went out to Jersey City. Didn't know Arthur from a hole in the wall. We just had chopped it up on the phone or whatever, and we did that. I'm saying, you know, a lot of people they gravitate towards that. It's weird because it's really it's hip hop, but it has the country swag. So a lot of the hip hop people, it's like they don't necessarily gravitate and bounce towards it. But I think I'm saying once I get y'all on the job, they gonna start bouncing to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
100%, bro. So you do a lot. You're a musician. You own you have a clothing brand. You're a promoter. You're a marketer. What's your process of like keeping track of everything? Like, do you have a system that's to organize yourself, or is it just?
Yo, it's crazy because like I just started the calendar. Y'all was like the first thing in the calendar this year, or whatever. Like because I'll forget. Like I've been forgetting things or whatever. Like I usually just go off my brain. You tell me to be there, whatever. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put nothing else on my calendar for that day. I already know. I'm usually like anywhere from a day to 7 days out. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm starting to get a month out. You know what I mean? Like I'm starting to grow up and mature a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Plan shit ahead.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I wanna have my calendar filled. You know what I'm saying? It's like now a lot of things I notice is like I'm in the phase of still I'm investing in situations. Like I'm investing in y'all the way y'all investing in me. So I'm trying to figure out multiple situations that I could do like that on a daily, weekly basis.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because that's like for us personally, like we, because we're running the studio and we're also production company, so we do music production and stuff, and like we see that you need that calendar, you need that shit, because things get out of hand and you forget things, and like personally for me, like what you said was usually I can kind of keep stuff in my head and be like, all right, tomorrow I know we got sessions, whatever. It came to a point where I was like forgetting everything, and we need to put that on the calendar. It's like that's like your you just go by that almost.
And too, when you put it on the calendar, it's like, for me, it's like, all right, once it's on the calendar, if it's money that's already made. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, all right, it frees my brain up from all of the things that's on my brain to think about other things.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like all of this is really like, all right, how do we get to the next situation? Because a lot of the shit that we do, we like to do it. So it's like, damn, like, hold on, like, yo, you gonna pay me to do that?
Right.
Like, all right, yeah, nah, let's do that. Let's do 2 of those. You know what I mean? And that's really how this is. It's really what do you do? I might have 10 people that want what you do.
Right.
And when we meet each other, that's what I bring to the table. And it's like, I could tell you that, and you could not even like me or whatever and still take it, or you could not like me and be like, F you, man, I don't even want to deal with you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's free. We in America.
But it's the opportunities that are there,
They're definitely definitely there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's how do you communicate with people?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So now with your music, like, so your music and your clothing brand, so is there like a similar message that you're kind of putting out in a way, or does it differ between the music and the stuff that you talk about and with the brand, the merch and stuff like that?
It's really like what I just ran into. I was just doing simple stuff or whatever. Then I went out and I got a logo. I purchased a logo to go on everything. It's like once you get to each stage, you realize that it's another step for each stage or whatever. So you'll get a logo, and then you got to get it digitized for the embroidery machine. You got to get it digitized for everything.
You got to have all the files to make sure that they can cut it out and sew it onto shit and all that.
All of these things. So at the I'm learning all these things on the fly too.
Right.
So it's like sometimes it's discouraging or whatever, because I'm doing so many things at one time that it'd be like I'm investing in so many things, and then these things just pile up, and I'm like, I gotta let this sit for a couple of weeks until I can straighten everything out.
Right.
But it gets like that. Like it's nasty. It's beautiful though. Like I have so many people that, like, I ran into so many people and so many people that I'm working with, but it's crazy to where like it'll be like everybody in this is like they want to be paid. And for me, I want to be able to pay everybody that I'm working with. I don't want anybody working for free. You know what I mean? Like, it's a business. My voice keep popping.
You're good.
No, but you're right, bro. Like it exactly. Like,
and it's like you can kind of see, there's a lot of people that say, like, kind of going back to what you were saying, but like, people are about it. They want this, they want that, and then when it comes down to, all right, well, this person has a fee to do this, or this person has, but a lot of people disappear. You know what I mean? And it's like you can kind of see, like, it goes back to investing in yourself. You know what I mean? It's
like I'm learning to alleviate that with, just asking straight up. I'm saying, what is your budget?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy that, like, I could say that the nicest way in America, and it's like certain words is like you just like shot or stabbed somebody. Like,
that's really what it is, bro.
It really is.
It's crazy.
Especially
it's like that's funny that you say that. Yeah.
But it's crazy though, because those are the things that I want to. Those are the things that I'm looking for. If I'm not hearing those things from people, it's like I'm nervous. Now I'm looking like I'm on the defensive. Like now I know that I'm the target.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
a lot of people want to just get shit for free and just fucking,
especially this industry.
Yeah, this industry especially, and it's just like, But as you grow and as like you become a better like yourself and you really are in this shit, you start to see like, all right, this person's gonna pay me for what I'm doing, so I need to pay them for what they're doing, you know.
Yeah.
But so going back now to music a little bit more, was there any doubts at all that you had? Like, I guess it kind of ties into like with all the other shit that you're doing, you know, because it's like your time is getting taken from certain things. But like, was there any doubts with the music where you were like, I don't know if like I sound good, I like doing this, but I don't know if people are picking up on it or
It's always that. It's always doubts. It's like if you got 100,000 streams, it's like I need 200. I need 1 million. It's always all right. I did it this time. Can I do it again? You know what I mean? Like it's always. I would think like it's gonna always be doubts, but it's my belief and my perseverance that it really doesn't even matter if you think it's not what I'm telling you it is. Yeah. It is. You know what I mean? Because I believe in me that much. So whatever I give you or whatever, if you don't accept it, I'm saying that's just really on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like as far as the craft, like I try and elevate and work with people who I see, you know what I'm saying, that'll elevate me, not necessarily better people, because how do you really know that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I just work with people that I think are better than me in the music, understanding what things are supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like understanding what my voice is supposed to do, understanding certain things that I don't understand.
right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and I think one thing with that too is like with the doubt thing is I think a lot of like artists and a lot of people in general have like almost a lot of self-doubt, and they don't like, because it's a battle, like because what you're saying, it's like you have these doubts, but like you know deep in like you're gonna do it and you know what you're about, but it's like also the same self is telling you that you're not doing it or whatever, you know. So it's like I think, you know, do you find that there's a lot of self-doubt, or is it doubt like coming from others outside in a way?
Both. Both. You know what I mean? Like sometimes people are so focused, especially here in New York, people are so focused in what it is that they're doing in life that they don't have time to hear what you gotta say in your rhyme or your rap. And that's a tough pill to swallow. You know what I mean? When I'm telling you like this is fire, like you know that other people think this is fire, and you still are too busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
that's
tough.
That's tough, man. That's,
You know what I mean? So I guess it all depends on who you're around too. You know what I mean? Like you got a lot of people to where it's like you got some people who they over support. You know what I mean? Like it's like you pat me on the back so much, it's like I'm like chill. Like I know I'm not that good. You know what I mean? Like so it's like for those people, it's like you would be like, yo, hey, you should take every pat he gives you. Like just smile and take it.
Yeah.
But you know how humans are.
We all do.
So,
go ahead.
yeah. So kind of with the music, what do you think of the scene on Long Island, like right now? What's your thoughts on that? You a fan, or are you not really?
Nah, I don't really like. I would like to be a fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I haven't really been in tune with no artists really like that from Long Island. There's a couple artists that I am in tune with. Y'all heard of Cash Mugga?
No, haven't.
Yeah, check out Cash Mugga. Yeah. Cash Mugga, he's a great artist.
Where's he from? Is he?
He's from Riverhead.
Okay, dope.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Who else? I be forgetting people. I be forgetting artists' name.
Yeah.
I be so focused on what it is that I'm doing, just remembering the stuff that I'm doing is a feat. You feel me?
Did you perform at the Long Island Rap Radar
No.
No event. No, you didn't. Did you like some of the talent that was there?
I actually saw clips or whatever from Long Island Rap. It's crazy you bring them up or whatever. I just moved the embroidery machine in over there at their facility.
Oh,
really?
okay, dope.
Yeah,
dope.
I just moved in. I'm going over there after I leave here.
Okay,
Shouts to them,
that's
man.
fire.
Yeah,
That's fire.
yeah,
Yeah, shout
yeah.
out Long Island Rap
Yeah,
Radar. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a fact.
So like I said, it's all of these things. Long Island is not that big. You know what I'm saying? So what you're gonna notice is in 2023 and 2024, mark my words, a lot of these things, a lot of these networks are gonna start to link together, and it's going to turn into something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we control everything that we want to control on this island. Hold on, I believe this is Enjetic right here.
What's going on, man? How you doing, brother?
Yeah.
You want to be? You want to hop in on camera? Yeah. What's going on, man? Henry, nice to meet you,
What's
bro.
happening, bro?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you had a couple people. You were trying to get everyone on. You're like, yo, we need some freestylers. Get on the stage. You started freestyling.
The only reason why I did that is are we on live? Want to talk about that?
Are we live? Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I had to come up here to support my brother right here, Cake
Hell
Life,
yeah,
man. What we
yeah.
talking about? Podcast, DNA in the house.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah. You want
like we were just talking about, is they pushed me up there because it kind of looked like the crowd was kind of getting a little bit of, because we waiting for Drewski and waiting for Gabe. So they were like, yo, go up there. So I went up there and I brought in, now my friend, the kid that you saw, the one that with the jacket on, he actually won Sway's competition.
Oh shit.
So he's been on Sway always has him. So he actually got what was that dude's name? Mac Miller and Prodigy on MTV. They were grading him for his good work in music.
Holy shit.
So I brought him up here for the island because I was like, yo, let's get the real spitters because he's out of my camp with Charles Hamilton. You know Charles Hamilton, right?
Heard the name.
Yeah.
He did Brooklyn Girl. He battled Soulja Boy back in the day. He was the one that Sonic. I'm from his camp.
Oh, word.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm from his lyrical camp. He brought me up. So Chris is from our camp as well. So we put Chris in there. And I wanted everyone to hear him. And then Dundada, I don't know if you guys know Dundada. Dundada's like one of the best spitters I ever heard. The fastest spitters. So I brought him up there. The other cat, I didn't know who he was.
Was he the one with the Mets shit?
No,
The
that
Mets
was
thing?
the dude that won Sway, right? This.
The one with the jacket like this and the ball head. The one that looked like Kanye West. Yeah. He
Yeah.
won Sway.
Damn.
That dude.
Okay,
yeah, he was a
that's
spitter,
dope.
man.
Yeah.
He was a spitter. He could spit, man.
And then he was supposed to go up. I don't know what happened. Because I'm not even happy about that night. That night I was just like, Cause I did that because I wanted to promote him. I wanted to promote a couple other artists and stuff like that. But shout out to everybody that was on there. The next one, he's definitely getting on that ASAP.
Shout out to everybody that showed up. We appreciate the attendance.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about performing and shit. So I know, like you said, you were supposed to be there. Do you do other performances on the island? Are you at the showcases?
Man, I'm open to all performances. I'm saying sometimes I be on my Hollywood shit. I'm like as a brand, I really can't be open to everything.
Right.
But as from what I come from, I would like to be open to everything or whatever, but I'm coming to the realization that, this is a brand, a business, and like me, I would like to push every song or whatever. I realize I gotta concentrate on one song. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of a tough pill to swallow. And it's like I'm moving along. Like I got management around me or whatever, but I don't have management. You feel me?
Right.
So it's like I'm managing my own career. And it's really like I don't know if it's I don't all the way know how to press certain buttons.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know I got fire. Like I see how people react when I perform. I ain't going back. It's electric.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what kind of like separates like the, I don't know, maybe the showcase or the shows that you're like, this might be worth it for me. I might go to this one, or this one I don't know if I'm not going to show up to this one, or because like you said, sometimes you're not going to hit all of them. So what's like the kind of guidelines of like, all right, this one is going to be for me?
It's really like if you if you got me pulling up somewhere, right, and you not compensating me for pulling up, I'm paying to come to your event or whatever, and you want me to do whatever I'm gonna do, I'm saying treat me like I'm a rock star. You feel me? If you gonna pay me, I'm saying you gonna treat me like a rock star too. But I'm saying it's like it's a respect situation. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't want to be grouped into a whole bunch of artists to where it's like I'm looking like I'm thirsty to get on the stage, like, because that's not really what it is. I got better things to do with my time. You know what I'm saying? So time is money. Yeah. Me and him, we've been through the ringer the last 2 years to where we pulling up to spots and they not moving right.
Yeah.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, let me tell you something about his performance.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Straight up cut. Like, he got me going, whoa, like taking a step back and just watching. I don't watch a lot of artists, but when he comes up and all you hear is, I ain't going back. Or when he does his other things, bet it on me, we can bet it on back. So the thing about him, I got to give him his flowers on here because he's a dope artist and he's a great entrepreneur. Like, me and him every single day are running. We're not sitting back. We're not waiting for nothing. We're taking what we got to take.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why when he's like, yo, pull up. Yeah, I'm pulling up for my brother. My brother deserves what my brother deserves a lot more.
Right.
But he's going to have a lot more because his mindset is a lot different.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Even though, we do got people hating in the background, some people.
There's
He's
always
still gonna
be
make
haters.
it.
There's always gonna
You know
be
what I'm
haters.
saying?
Yeah.
He's
We
still
love
gonna
you.
make it.
Yeah.
We love you.
You don't gotta. I don't understand why you can't congratulate somebody for having something amazing. It's like you gotta have blessings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody is blessed to know somebody.
That's
So
a fucking fact.
how long have you guys known each other?
3 years.
3 years.
How'd y'all meet? Like,
We met in the studio. He actually gave me an energy drink.
Okay.
What's an energy? A healthy drink, right?
Yeah, nah, my man, one of my mans is a chef. Shout out to Chef Cosby. We was making juices, man. He was just taking fresh juices. I went and bought juices and all of that. Like, anytime that I believe in something, man, I'm going all out. I'm all in Walmart. We got 3 juices. We juicing. I went and ordered bottles. Man, I went and figured everything. I went and I did my homework.
Yeah.
I went and I figured all of this out. I went and bought the machines, to label and everything. Like,
yeah.
so, we was selling juices, and at the time I ran into him, you got to figure 3 years ago, you got to figure I'm already home. Maybe I'm home, maybe a year and a half at this time, like. And that was one of my hustles or whatever. I was selling juices. I was selling bottles of juices. And what I was realizing was that out of the gate, nobody knows me. I can't just be selling juices. I got to give them to people. So that's where I ran into this guy. You know what I'm saying? Marketing 101.
Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy.
Listen, after he gave me that, right, and me and him are talking, he's like, yo, come, cause we're in the studio. We're at Mike Hogan's studio over in
Shout out Mike Hogan. That's
You know Mike?
Oh, we know Mike.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mike is
Mike's
my
the OG, bro.
Yeah, Mike is my guy.
OG.
Yo, Mike might be your uncle, man. Yo.
So we and Mike Hogan, right?
Yeah.
Comes here, he goes, come to the studio for a minute. So we actually met. That's when you met Todd. That's when you met Muhammad. That's when he met his partner.
I met my whole, like, Mike introduced me to Mike. I gotta
Shout out to Mike.
I gotta start
Holy
pulling
shit.
up on Mike is like my godfather.
Wow.
No bullshit, no. When I tell you, like,
That's crazy.
Mike brought me to his crib. Like, me and Mike is that cool. Like, and I only knew Mike for like 10 months, but I think I might have kept Mike. I might have kept Mike lights on though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Mike. Man.
Yeah.
I love, like, Mike. He taught me. He was like one of the first people to tell me, like, yo, you might have something. Like, your voice, you might have something. And I'm like, yo, Mike, don't fucking bullshit me, bro.
You were doing that one of these songs. So I'm in the studio, I'm finishing up my project, right? And he goes, yo, D. I said, what's up? He goes, yo, I got this kid. His name is Cake. Like, this is before we met.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you something real quick. Mike knows about this.
Yeah.
So I'm listening, and he goes, yo, what do you think about him? I'm listening. I'm like, yo, this kid is nice. And then 2 sessions after that I met you.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So I'm like I'm listening. Cause he played some other cat and I was like, Mike, take that off, man. Take that off. I can't understand what this cat's saying, man. Take that off.
It's
He's
crazy,
like, this
yo.
is cake right here. Then he's like, yo, I'm gonna introduce him to Ty.
Yeah,
Now, Tyreek. And
Yeah.
So he's like, yo, I'm introducing him to Ty. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's dope. And then they came.
that was a game changer.
Yeah.
That was a game
They
changer.
came in.
That was a game changer for the whole. That was a game changer for the whole Long Island. I'm gonna tell you, that was a game changer.
Definitely was. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to K too, because K bought him. You know what I'm saying? To Mike and all that. And
It's a lot of things that's brewing. You got to figure like we know each other and we don't even know each other. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of these things, they go together. Like a lot of these things that's going on Long Island, they go together.
yeah, man, it's an amazing thing too, man. And your growth has just been amazing. Just watching it.
Oh, I'm saying
You gotta understand. I'm a fan too.
No. Hold
I'm a fan, too.
on. In a year's time, I'm saying your growth been amazing. Huh?
I mean,
Oh, this is my show, right?
This is your show.
all right. I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna take my flowers then. You know what I'm saying? No, it's like this. It's like everybody that's around me, like people that's really close to me and really like, if we really on this grind and we really on this journey, I'm probably gonna argue with you every day. You know what I'm saying? Because my expectation, or I'm saying unless you overachieving, I'm not gonna have any complaints or whatever, because I want people to push me to overachieve. So it's like my expectations for like the things that we go into, my expectations are super high. Especially like if we go in and we record a song or we do this podcast. On the next one, it's like, hey, I'm saying we just knocked that one out the park. I'm saying we got to get over the fence again.
Yo, but listen,
That's
the
the
first
reality.
podcast thing was dope. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
we seasoned with this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm saying.
I'm watching you. I'm sitting there. I'm
from
having a
him?
good time. I'm watching the TV. I'm like, yeah. All right, we sitting there in the studio. We're like, all right. Oh, look at
You
this.
got to figure a year ago, he started his podcast journey. And I was his first guest.
Yes, he was.
And he allowed me on his platform. He allowed me around everything that he had access to. And he didn't hold any doors closed. Any doors that I asked him to open, he opened those doors. And
That's a blessing, right?
Need more
there.
of that, man. We need more
all the
of
way
You
blessed.
got to give talent, man.
Need
What
more of
talent
that.
is due. Like people, you know where people really stay stagnant is not letting anybody have any elevation higher than them. You got to realize something, man. Some people are just born like you and me were saying to play your position.
You were speaking on that before.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we were just talking about that.
It's like a lot of like I'm saying what you gonna notice is like I'm saying I'm really walking. I'm saying I'm really walking. Like if you take a listen to the I Ain't Going Back song, it's like if you listen to my music, like I'm pretty much walking my walk. A lot of this shit is behind me, and a lot of the business I'm learning the business as I go. So to where it's almost I'm coming into a phase where I'm gonna be dressing up and wearing a suit on a 5-day basis, and then I'll get back into this attire on the weekend because this is how I'm moving. It's like it's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You move different, you feel different, and we talking about different things when we have, you know what I'm saying, when we dress different.
And it gets me annoyed too when people just don't sit there and give. See, the reason why I know I'm very successful is because I make sure at the same time, if I have something, my people are good. You feel me? I don't like. I was born a different way. I wasn't born in this way. Like, yo, he ain't. If you know you're talented and you know you're the only person in this planet and you're the only one of you, that's how you feel complete. Why you nervous about what the other man got? You know what you bring to the table.
That's big.
It's crazy. It's crazy that how you say that or whatever, because what we'll notice is like you see how we all in this room, right? Everybody is like, it's like if you're talking, you're allowed to talk. If whoever's talking is allowed to talk, you have some conversations to where it's not like that, and it's an uncomfortability in a room. And a lot of times in my situations, it'll be people they'll get uncomfortable around. It's an aura that we bring. Sometimes you'll notice people they get uncomfortable around your aura, and it's just like for me, I notice it, and I'm comfortable in my own skin. So at the end of the day, what he's saying is all the way right. He's comfortable in his own skin.
Yeah.
And over the course of time, we realized like, yo, you do what you do, how you do it, and I do what I do, how I do it, and we both gotta live with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, like, hey, if you can live with it, like, why am I going to waste my breath saying something negative on how I feel about something? I was like, hey, you living with it.
Go ahead. I just always get rid of negative people.
Yeah.
Listen, you know how many people go up and go, oh, man, you can't do that, bro. You can't achieve that. You know why they're saying that? Because they're scared to go out and to go get it. You're going to fail, but soon you're going to succeed. If you're not scared to fail, you will become something.
We used to have that. I used to yell at you for that.
Yeah.
We would have like, I'll have like yelling matches or whatever. Cause it's like some days you wake up and it's like, you might not get the likes you thought you deserve. Something's going on to where it feels like things aren't going in your favor. But I'm saying if you putting in the work, this is proof. Y'all proof that if you put in the work on a daily basis, whatever that work consists of, you might not even reach the bar. You might miss the bar 7 days out of this week and catch it the other 3 weeks out the month.
That's a fact, and it's all worth it because of that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's really what it is. That's why it all goes back to the calendar. You know what I'm saying? You know you ain't do shit for that 7 days. You need to jot that down, and we need to get a grasp on it.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's so much on the island when you're in there, when you have the information. Like it's like now you know that I'm connected to Godfather Mike. You know what I'm saying? Now I see your brain working. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he gotta be a good guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he know Mike. Or I thought Mike was in the mob though. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Nah, fuck shit.
No, I was gonna say, Mike is a genius, bro. He's fucking crazy.
Musically declined, like musically like up there.
Dude, it's fucking crazy.
Yo, listen.
Frequencies and shit,
Yo,
bro.
but listen to this, right? We did this song called, it didn't come out though, but it was called Blue Collar Worker. I said, Mike's like, yo, you're a rapper. I said, man, give me the biggest hick for anything that you could just put. Just give me the biggest hick rock and roll sound right now in country. Mike goes, it sounds like someone's playing like, you know, the going like, I come back in the studio. I'm like, that's what I wanted. He's like, you sure you want this? I said, absolutely. Change it up. We don't need any of that. Just keep going. We change that up. So when you go into the studio, you would hear, you'd be like, wow, man, Mike was really very talented. Yeah.
That's funny. Wow. So speak on like you spoke on a little bit, but like your team, like the team that you have behind you, because again, I think everyone knows that in this industry, no one's doing this shit themselves. You know, I think we can all kind of agree on that. Like, there's always, you need a team to help you with shit. So talk about your team and like, what challenges do you face that you take your team and like, I need some help with this, or what are some things that you don't need your team for, you can kind of handle, or what are the things that your team does for you? Do they bring you beats? Do they bring you feedback and stuff like that?
Well, you know, I got Lock Doors. He's a producer, artist. He wear a lot of hats. You know, we working on a project right now. We probably got like maybe 2 or 3 projects brewing. We got a whole bunch of material. He just brings a level of just industry sound to where it's kind of really unmatched or whatever. I'm saying I'm sure Enjetic he'll probably be able to argue with me and find somebody to match it or whatever. But what he brings to the table is magical a lot of times. His brother, he brings pretty much the same thing. It's like an industry background. You gotta figure me and Enjetic is pretty much the core of the team. You know what I'm saying? He has his team, I have my team or whatever. And me and him, we conference on a daily on what it is, what you doing. You know what I mean? Like, I may need you for this right here. Stay on stem. Whatever the situation, we opening doors on a daily basis. And that's pretty much how I'm moving on a daily basis. Like, I'm in communication with people on a daily basis. How can we get things done? Not just for me, for other people. It might be an idea you have to where I got the key to that door. I don't know I have the key to that door unless you tell me. So a lot of times it's really that simple. Like, when you have so many people that's working together, how can you go wrong? Like, it's like all we gotta do is get a building. We got a place right here to where we doing a podcast. We get a bigger place to throw an event. You know people, we know people, they know people, and they know people.
Yeah. All of a sudden, it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm saying they can hate you, they can hate me, they can hate him. They're not gonna hate all of us. It's not gonna happen.
What you about to say?
No, what I was about to say, man, was I love the way when he speaks, because he really speaks like a team leader, you know what I mean? So he'll, like, sometimes everyone's like, yo, Enjetic, what's up with Cake? Or then Cake, man, what's up with Enjetic? We know what we're doing. So when somebody else be like, yo, I heard this already, we're like, bro, we already know. Me and him already conference. He's very organized. He keeps everything organized. He keeps moving in a persistent rate, you know? And we know that we have the tools, you know what I mean? And the good thing about him, and I like about him, is he's very humble. Because we want to hear everybody out. We don't want to knock anything down. Let me tell you something. You know how many people I seen blow up in front of me that everybody was like, man, they ain't going to do nothing. And just the work ethic and the work ethic and the work ethic and the work ethic. They became known, you know?
Tell them what's going on with your radio station.
Which one?
All of them. Tell them.
All right, so
yeah.
All right.
We need this in the interview because
I got
we
you.
really.
Man, shout out to Power 104. Power 104.9 inside Kokomo, Indiana. So now we got the show DNA in Kokomo, Indiana, as well as in Atlanta, as well as Chicago, as well as Miami.
Yeah.
And let's just keep going down the chart. Shout out to Uncle Boogie. Shout out to the Ryan Show for putting the kid on. And then we got the Long Island radio called The Advocate.
The Advocate.
Yeah, so The Advocate, 103.9, The Advocate, 103.9 News, Long Island Radio. So we got all that.
Tell them the dates and the times.
And what we doing, hold on 1 second. Yeah. And what we doing is we're breaking new artists from out here, because I want to give everybody a platform. Nobody has a real platform out here. Right. You know, so I made a deal. They were like, yeah, that's cool. So what I'm doing is called giving them their roses. So I want positive music and music that influences people, not none of this negative stuff, because it's not going to work. Okay. You understand? It's not going to work. Everyone thinks it's negative. It's going to run out. Yeah. Because your maturity level and my maturity level changes at a certain time of our ages. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to keep hearing that bang, bang, doing this unless it's in a lyrical content. Yeah. If it's not in lyrical content and everybody sounds the same, where's the real music? It's getting diluted. Nothing's coming out of it.
So as like, let's say I'm an upcoming artist on Long Island, how would I approach you and be like, I want my music on your radio? Or is it you finding the music? Or is it someone coming to
Well,
you?
You can submit it, or if I, like, somebody can just come up to me and be like, yo, listen. Same as, like, the old school when we used to try to get, yo, here, listen to my tape. Right. Or, yo, bro, I got it. Now it's, yo, bro, it's easier. Listen to my Spotify. It's not no more, yo, bro, give me a tape. Yeah. And then hopefully, God bless, he goes into his car and pops it in. Yeah. Most of the time they were taking it, just say, yeah, I got it. And then you would look down the block, and then we just chuck it right in the trash. I'm serious.
Yeah. That's dope though, bro. That's fucking awesome.
Oh, I loved it, bro. I used to love going into the city where the real smack battles used to be. There used to be 100 of us crowded around inside Queens. Yeah. And everyone used to be like, yo, man, who's this white boy from Long Island? It's like, what? It's like, yo, son, you from the Hamptons, right? Yeah. Yeah, so, like, I love that. I was always born in this music.
But even just, like, the radio station, though, how you're putting on the artists that...
I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see Long Island win. But the thing is, I want to see Long Island win the right way. Right. Because us to sit here and try to do what everybody else does, we're just going to get lost in the source. It's going to be... You ever see where they go, oh, it's just another down south rapper. Oh, man, that's just another West Coast cat. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't want to see that. Yeah. What you want to see is they go, yo, bro, they got their own lane now.
Right.
You know?
So what would you, both of you guys, what would you guys say, like, Long Island sound is? Like, you know how, like, New York's got, like, Brooklyn's got, like, the drill to the Bronx, right? Atlanta has a certain sound. The West Coast,
I really don't know what
I'm going to say more
sound
majestic.
like.
Yeah.
Because if you hear it, it's more singing and stuff
It is
with the
more-
sound.
Yeah.
So Long Island, I got to be real with you. And I'm gonna say this for on camera. Voice walking sound.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, you gotta figure
Voice walking.
if you highlight every artist on this island, most of them is gonna bring up voice name.
Influence.
Yeah.
He made a different kind of sound, man, and he made that kind of. He's the leader of that wave. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
He's the leader of a lot of that wave. Okay. So I'm gonna say majestic kind of R&B kind of singing sound mixed with the drill.
Yeah. I could definitely see
I
that.
can see that, especially
Yeah.
especially at these showcases. Like,
Yeah, a lot of the showcases have a lot.
This got me. This sitting down in this setting
Yeah.
has me thinking like a podcast seminar. You know what I'm saying? Almost like it's really not like it's more of like a podcast seminar to where you get to go and you get to talk to like-minded people to where, you know what I'm saying, you're advancing and everybody's goal is to come and advance in these type of situations. You have the artists, you have the production, you have all of these people, and a lot of times they don't know how to connect with each other. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to help them.
Yeah.
You could be the conduit to connect them.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like sometimes if you teach that, then people will know what they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? When you see certain things. And like for me, that's kind of what's happening when we go around and we in these environments and we in these rooms. Like I'm saying, I'm not like the regular rapper. I'm not awestruck or anything. I'm paying attention to what's going on, and I'm very receptive to, you know what I'm saying, whatever is going on. It really doesn't matter. Like I'm saying, you gotta understand. I'm saying I've been in prison situations, so it's really like a music situation. It's like this is beautiful. Like I'm sizing this shit up like, you know, a Rottweiler to a T-bone steak.
And even you know, like the group chat you made, right? We're part of that group chat.
Yes.
So it's like stuff like that.
I specifically pick people to where it's like this, like on social media, it's like, yo, people don't really know how to engage.
Yeah.
Like it's a certain engagement. So it's like this. If we all in the music world, right? Even if I don't like what's going on with your content or whatever, like I'm still gonna like your shit. And I'm gonna give you 2 comments or whatever. And then if I something or whatever, I think I need to coach you or something, I'll DM you like, yo, you need to do X, Y, and Z with this video. And you could take it for what it's worth, or you could be like, F me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's only if I really care. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, how many people are you running through Instagram that you really like dissecting their videos like that? Like, you gotta have some type of, we about to get some money together.
Yeah.
And then, I'm dissecting everything. I'm analytical with this shit. But I'm saying, other than that, like, I'm not getting no money with you. Like, like we don't got no money on the horizon. Like,
Ain't about the money, we ain't in it.
at all, chatting.
No, and I think also too with like, just like it kind of seems the stuff that you're doing too is like helping the younger people as well. Like because like I think one of the biggest things is like a lot of the artists here, the young artists, they might need help, but they feel like they can't ask for help. You know, what I mean?
I'm doing this shit intentionally. I want to help.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at home waiting for a youngin to call me like, yo, I need help.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't think you getting me out the house for free. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. Listen, when it comes to business, I need the youngins to really understand this. When it comes to business, favors cost money. You know what I'm saying? Gas costs money. It costs money for me to be away from my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got kids that I'm raising. So the information, my vibe, my energy, everything that I'm bringing to the table is valuable. I'm willing to bet the house that it's valuable. You know what I'm saying? So if you got what it takes and you believe in yourself, I can help you. But if you don't believe in yourself, I'm saying don't even waste your time and call me. Please don't.
And that's what we were talking about before, about investing in yourself and investing in the shit that you know is worth it.
Yeah, nah. If you don't foresee a future and investing in yourself, like it's nothing nobody could do for you. You know what I'm saying? But rape you.
You got to take every single step you do in this music industry as a business. You're a brand. You got to remember, when you come out, you're branding yourself. When you're talking, you're branding yourself.
Absolutely.
When you're doing these events, you're branding yourself. When you're doing
Soundbite
IG,
City.
you're branding yourself. You know what I mean? So like, if you start taking this more as a business, you will be more successful. Because then you're gonna understand, like, yo, this is my 9 to 5. How am I gonna make how much am I gonna make an hour? When you start taking that into consideration and figure out there's so much money in this industry, but you're being blind because you're more into the creativity side, and you're not sitting there and you're not like, oh, wait a minute, ASCAP got this, I can go perform here and get paid $15 just for an open mic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's crazy. The more that we learn, or I know for me, the more that I learn, like the more content that I have, it's easier for me to have conversations. It's like we really doing the things that we speaking about. So it's like, it's just really a discussion. Like, what did you eat today?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I can remember what's going on in the music more so than probably what I ate for the day.
Yeah. I want to just ask you about this. So, because like what you just said, right? The business and the creativity part. So I think, like, how do you handle that though? Because I think sometimes, depending on the person that you are, if you're a creative person, you start to deal with the business side of things, it kind of kills creativity in a way. I think there's some, so have you guys experienced that at all? Like,
absolutely.
yeah,
like, sometimes I never really got writer's block until I really started thinking too much about the industry.
Yeah.
I started getting a lot more writer's block. But then I started to realize something, Danny, because when you get into that mic now, right, you got to think, how am my brand going to be pushed? Where am I going to push it? Where do I put this song? How much is this song going to push if I put promotion in it after I write it? So you got to think about that, and where is the comeback to it? I love music forever. My father was an entertainer. My father got me into music. He was the first person that catalyzed this whole thing. Well, actually, my grandfather's brother was, because he actually paid money in for Magic Mike. That was years ago on the line. So, and then my dad went with Dana Dane, and they were in pre-production making Nightmares. So then that's, your boy's been in this industry since the industry started. So exactly, Nightmares of the Night. Yeah. So what happened is, I started to realize what I was doing wrong when I hooked up with him, and he's like, "Yo, D, man, we're doing all of this. We got all these fans. What are we doing to really, come back and really make dividends, make some money?" And I'm like, wait a minute. And then all of a sudden, he started coaching me more, and I started looking at him, and I'm like, wait a minute. And then I started thinking now when I go into the booth, I think about, how's this going to sell? Where's this going to sell? What market do we put this in? How do we put this in? Because the thing is, you have all the, we have, and I'm going to be blunt, we have all the connects. So it's like, one call, you want BET, right? But how's that BET thing going to sit here and get me money? How is this going to go? Like, that's why me and his steps are a lot different. Radio, I can't put something on radio. Honestly, I'm going to be blunt right now on this camera. I can't put on some radio I don't like. Because if I don't like the music, I don't think any of my fans are going to like the music, because they're sitting there looking at my opinion. So you got to look at that in every single step in every avenue. Like, you got to think about it. How much your cameraman costs, right? How much, like, the lighting in here costs? What is it? How are we going to put this out? Where are we going to go with this? Who's going to like this? Man, anybody could put out such a bad project and still get money off of it.
Yeah. It's about the marketing.
It's the way you market it. Exactly.
Yeah. That's fucking huge.
That's the biggest thing. It's like this, right? If you charge me, right? Whatever you charge me to be on your show, I pay your fee. We bringing value to your show. You bring him on, you charge him $25 more. Somebody else gotta, you understand? This is what your friends do. This is what your friends are supposed to do. Create value and bring value to the business, but everybody wants a handout. It's like for what? I'm saying, if you bring the value, I'm saying we're gonna be eating good. Nobody's gonna need a handout. You know what I mean?
It's almost like it's either they want a handout or they're saying I did everything myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
it's like it's no need for either one of
Yeah,
those because
yeah.
at the end of the day, we gonna always eat better together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's just a proven fact.
Yeah.
Like for me,
You hear me?
like that's a thing. It's like
La.
like
All right.
we work like madmen. I'm saying if somebody that's making beats to where it's like it's nothing to go in and put projects together. Like this is like we do this we'll go through and we'll put a project together in 7 days. Probably less than that. I'm just really, I'm being modest.
It depends on the, you know what I mean, the vibe.
Well,
Let's be
now
real.
I'm saying it's yeah.
No,
yeah,
I'm
nah,
saying,
you
I'm
right,
saying,
you
I'm
right.
saying in the
Yeah, you
studio.
right, you right.
Like if you got like the ill vibe and then we
Yeah.
hearing that and we're hearing the hook inside our head,
Yeah.
go back and woo 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 real quick and then lace it down.
Fast.
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
yeah, I'm saying we throw those in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything that you got that you trying to, and
Let it
two
know.
they're like beats that you made from scratch.
We do both. We sample, we do scratch, we
Everything.
do
Yeah,
we
nah,
collab
cause
with producers.
we definitely looking. I'm saying we gonna get to the lawyer situation of this. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna put some projects out, man.
Hell yeah. Hell
We
yeah.
gonna do something.
And
together.
always remember that, people. The best thing to do is have everything on paper before you hit the studio because everybody is happy and they know what they're getting out of this project.
Yes.
That's a big kick. Huge.
Yeah,
You know, before someone goes, yo, E, can you step in
Yes.
Someone's gonna be pissed.
Yo, E, can you step in the studio with me? I go, yo, bro, I gotta call my manager. Manager gets on the line, gets the lawyer on the line. Lawyer goes, okay, what percentage you want? I want this, I want that. The first day that we're in the studio, you're signing that paper, take the picture, send it right to the lawyer. The lawyer says, good, we go in the studio.
And create.
Exactly.
You don't gotta worry about nothing.
Yeah, you
Nothing
don't
else
have to
gets-
worry.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's really.
Beauty of that is
That was really the situation that I had with Arthur Pingray or whatever. Like I was, the situation was already taken care of. We just we was able to go in there and just work for 9 hours, and it was different. You know what I mean? Like
No worries.
Yeah.
no worries at all, man. Like it was
worries
just
at all.
basically like he was just in a coaching job. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
like I look at the producer as like I'm an instrument. You know what I'm saying? And you're a painter and you painting. You got the landscape. The track is the landscape, and you making you painting that landscape or whatever. You just using me as I'm just paint. So like a lot of times that helps me. You know what I'm saying? Take out like I guess like the big headed artist syndrome out of the situation or whatever. You know, and for me, I'm saying I think it's kind of working because it's allowing me in all of these situations to really be able to take out what I need to take out and give what I need to give.
What's your creative process in the studio? Are you writing like every day? Do you get a beat, go to studio, freestyle? Do you freestyle and write? Like what's
Are
like
you just
what's,
letting it rip right when you get in there? Like
I'm saying if I'm with him, we might just let it rip.
Yeah.
Like
I know you got because I've heard of him.
I'm saying he'll like sometimes I'll go in, but I'm saying I'm more if I have my choice, I will rather hear the beat and go from there,
then-
or I might already created the hook, and you may go and you may make a beat to the hook.
Okay.
Like I like
Yeah, we like doing
I'm technical with it. You know what I mean? Like I'm counting shit out. So like the same way you're putting the beat together, like I'm trying to put the song together like that. So to where we're technical with everything, and I'm trying to give you, you know what I'm saying, whatever I'm trying to give you in the song as far as
The vibe wise and yeah.
you know what I mean?
Dope. Yeah.
Like I'm really moving towards like making movies with each of the 16 bar slots. Like, hey, like I'm an artist, he's an artist, you got 16 bars, I got 16 bars. The hook is already a movie. Now, inside of that movie, be your character. You know what I mean? like it gives you so much room to do what you want to do. If you can't paint on that landscape, like I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
That's a
That's a
I'm just
beautiful
giving you
Open canvas.
like so and it helps as far as the video work. Like I've been working with like I'm trying to work with a lot of videographers on the island also, and that's what I'm asking. Is really like even if it's a cartoon, like can you give somebody quick visual of these 16 bars, like quick visual? It doesn't have to be like a movie or anything like that, but can you grab my attention and inside of that? And a lot of that is editing.
Yeah. It really, a lot of it is, editing.
Post production.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people is not taking time on their editing.
Yeah.
You know. Go ahead.
I feel like we can like literally go forever with this. We do have to wrap it up at some point soon.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
no, a little soon. But I just want to ask. So you gave us your 3 favorite songs of yours.
No, they're not really my favorites.
They're not.
I just didn't really feel like I don't do music like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't have. It's not like every song. Like my last song is I think is probably my favorite. Use a lot of times unless I just didn't have a good night in the studio. But if I have a good night in the studio, like I'm cocky as fuck. Like I think I hit everything out the park.
Yeah.
And if you tell me otherwise, like I'm gonna go find 10 people that's gonna call you a liar. You feel me? That's just how I feel.
Yo, I can't with him. I can't with him.
You know what I'm saying? If I can't find them, I'm gonna pay them. Trust me.
So, but the 3 songs were What We Talking About.
Yeah.
If you know it 4 times.
Yeah.
Bet It On Me.
Yeah.
The Enjetic.
Yeah.
And then Coming Right Back. For Voice Walking.
I'm marketing and promoting with those. Like I fuck with him and Noah
Boy
4
Walking.
times. He's an artist in
Ridiculous.
out of Harlem that he's nice or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I did music with him maybe a year or 2 ago, and we still rock. So I like.
About Noah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's talented. Shout out to Noah.
Yeah. So it's like we really want to go on. Like if y'all might want to pick this up, and other podcasts and other producers may want to support this movement. All Long Island artists, we want to work. We're gonna put a project together. Everybody gonna donate what they could donate. And we're gonna put a project together. We're gonna come up with a budget. We're gonna get the donations funneled in so nobody feel like they gotta come out their pocket.
And anybody left out. Go ahead.
Yeah. And we're gonna get that budget and we're gonna let the people pick the artists that they want.
Okay.
Let them pick.
I'm saying, listen, y'all got the footage. So we gonna get this all the way, make this a
We're
situation.
gonna make this all turn up.
So how many songs on the project?
What you think?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The people
we need
decide.
your input.
I think we
man.
should-
I'm
I think we
saying,
should get a double album.
You know what your fans want. You know, how old are you?
25, 26 actually now.
25.
This is what I'm saying.
is
It's
a
like
good
so.
time,
These
man.
are the age brackets and the demographics that I've been looking for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna let you see my vocabulary a little. It's really at the end of the day, it's like what do people your age want?
Honestly,
Yeah, go ahead.
a lot of people my age like their attention spans are shorter, right? So maybe it definitely needs to be, if it's going to be on Long Island, it's got to have a lot of songs because there's a lot of artists out here. But maybe
Now, everybody don't got to make every joint though.
Yeah.
You got to be exclusive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. We making it exclusive. We exclusive everything that's going with it. So at the end of the day, you got to really bring your A game. And really, if you think about it, a lot of times artists, I don't mean to, you know what I'm saying, burst your bubble, but it's
Go
really
ahead, let
not,
him have it.
it's really not the artists that make this shit go. You know what I'm saying? It's the production that make this shit go.
This
Just
man is
listen, I had
crazy.
to,
I want to add one more in there. Engineer is probably one of the most important pieces of the entire thing.
Absolutely. It's called,
You could go
called
get a guard. You
chemistry.
could go find the artists to do what artists do pretty much on any corner.
Look at Dr. Dre. Let's compare Dr. Dre. Do you see Eminem blowing up if he didn't have a Dre backing him?
No.
Do you see 50 Cent blowing up if he didn't have a Dre backing him?
I mean, not to
They didn't see that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why they signed them deals. You feel me? So yeah, nah.
But I'm just giving the point right there and there. It's always the producer that is the last element and key to your success.
I mean,
And the business at hand too. The business at hand. You got so many. What about the dudes that they think they bigger than the cart?
Never works.
You know what I mean? It's really like this. It's like at the end of the day, this is why for me, I always try and bring everybody into the situation, and then it's like once you have the business, it's like nobody feels left out of the situation because show you the business is already taken care of. So now everybody shows up to work, hit it out the park, and you wait to reap the benefits.
I want to give the young guys a jewel though. Always use your project, the project that you're coming out with. Always make it seem like you're on the bottom, because it's gonna make you more hungry on the grind. Even if you got even if you want triple, whatever. Even if you want diamond. Yeah. Next project comes, you're nobody. You put that in your head, the music will come, the emotion will come, and the modem will come. When you get too comfortable, that's when you lose it all.
That's huge. That's a huge gem
Stagnant.
for literally all artists, producers, everyone out there, because that's
humble. Stay humble.
You can make a hit, even in production wise. You can make a hit, and you always see the big producers. They always say, "I make a hit, I didn't make a hit. I'm on to the next one." I don't even remember that. You know what I mean? Because to your point, you gotta just.
They're not thinking like that.
They're not thinking like that.
It's you know how I think it's like this. I'm not even like I don't even really think about the music so much. It's like the bank account. The bank account. It's like, okay. We thinking about the bank account.
Here we
it's
go.
Not the. I'm saying it's like I can't speak for everybody else, but
Go ahead, let them know.
Yeah, nah. For me, I'm saying I go in the studio. I'm saying this shit is easy. Like I've been doing this shit for damn near 20 years. So it's like, hold on. Like I just gotta write. You just made this beat, and I just gotta count. I'm counting, do what I've been doing since whenever, and the business is already set up. Yeah. And once you start to understand marketing and all of that, you know what I mean? Like you start to move units. It's like for me, I think that's pretty much my strong suit. It's like a lot of people really don't know. My strong suit is really marketing, not really the music. That's a jewel for y'all, you know what I'm saying? You want your product move, holla at your boy.
What you talking about?
Huh?
That's a fact.
Know to go to.
If it ain't about the money, we ain't in the chatting.
At all. At all. Do not hit none of my social anythings if you're not calling about $1. We are way past that free shit.
What y'all got going on right now? Both of y'all run down the list. Tell the camera, anything coming out, anything coming up. Talk to them. Talk to the people.
Yeah. I'm saying I really need y'all to help me get this. I Ain't Going Back. Spotify, Apple Music, all the way up to 1 million on everything. I really need y'all to go follow that. As far as I'm saying, me and Enjetic, we probably got a project in the works. I'm thinking about writing a kid book. You know what I'm saying? I got to give back to the kids. There's so much going on. I don't really want to keep y'all here for too long, but I'm saying you can expect everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Sounds good to me.
Well, you already know that I already got the. I'm looking and expanding a little bit more, so I'm thinking of going to the West Coast with the FMs.
Okay.
So right now I'm checking.
I'll be
that
right
out.
with you too.
Yeah,
Cool.
hell yeah. So because I already got we got the East, then we got the South. Now we're gonna hit the West, and then that's
Atlanta. What up?
So you know what I mean? Like people don't realize. Like everybody thinks a little expansion, but I'm making sure Long Island artists get heard all the way out Midwest, all the way down South. Now you got somebody to really push you guys out there.
Tap in respectfully.
Walls.
That's huge.
You know what it is though, but you guys, shout out to the Ryan show, because Ryan put me on to game. I didn't know any. I went to Ryan. He said, D.
Hey Ryan, I'm trying to get on your show.
No, we got that. We got that in the work easily. But
Nah, I want Ryan to holler at me. Nah, I don't want you to pull no strings.
I don't put no strings. You already know about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
He knows about me?
Yeah, I told him all about you.
Okay.
That's not pulling strings. That's giving respect to somebody that's working.
I appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you.
There's a difference between pulling strings and there's a difference between favors.
Okay. You know, I still,
You know what I'm saying?
I still want him to see this. You know what I'm saying? So
No, Ryan
when
definitely
he see
knows.
this, you know what I'm saying? He could reach out. You know what I mean?
He'll
Like,
reach out. He's like
I
my
like
part-
feeling special too.
He's like, come on, man. He's like my partner in this too.
Okay.
So you already know, man. So shout out to Ryan. Thank you so much, man. Fox Sports, man. Thank you for, you know what I'm saying, make me a commentator on there with you, man. Shout that out. AM Roswell. But listen, what I'm trying to give is the point is you guys have a voice now. Now think about this. Who bought a major showcase with every single A&R plus every single radio out here? Who did? No, not even me. I'm saying before.
Who?
That's what I want to know. But it's not trying to go, oh yeah, no, it's now we have an avenue to get Long Island artists signed. Now we have an avenue to get them seen on major radio play. Yeah, you know, we're not blocked anymore. We don't have to run to the city anymore. We come out here. We bring them out here. That's what I want to do. I want to build Long Island high to the point where it's like, okay, the city, that's our neighbor. No offense to anybody in the city.
We fuck with y'all in the city.
We love y'all, but this is the island.
Yeah. And the labels are coming here.
And the labels are coming here now.
Yeah.
The good thing is the labels are very interested on the talent out here now.
Are they?
Because they already, because they need a new sound.
Yeah.
That's why I brought him out here. Shout out to Will Styles. He brought it out here with me. But Will Styles called me up, said, Enjetic, what's up with the island? I said, get down here. Let's start making these showcases out here. And that was it.
That's huge.
You know how many people showed up?
How many?
514.
Yeah. Oh, at the Shakers?
And I had to lock the doors.
Wow. You're talking about the Shakers one?
10 o'clock, it was done. You couldn't get in.
Holy shit. Good thing we got there early.
Yeah,
as shit.
for real.
Yeah.
I appreciate what y'all doing for the industry, the culture, and just like the influence that y'all have. Seems like it's big, it's huge, but it's like only gonna just be exponential.
My next show, I want
part of it.
I want 1,000 to 2,000. So get ready for that. And then I got a big connection. I can't say it yet, but you guys are going to see it, and it's even 10 times bigger. So hopefully we get that. Well, I already got it. Holds 10,000 people. So let's see what the island can actually do, because I'm going to bring some big wigs, and I want to see what y'all do.
Let's fucking
But I can't say it yet. This is going to be an announcement in a couple weeks.
All right.
So you got to hear first.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
It's a lot of things happening. A lot of things happening.
You know, I'm be playing that record on radio. I ain't going back. I ain't going back. I ain't going back on that road.
Let's go.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all
Appreciate
for
you
pulling
too,
up.
fam.
Appreciate y'all, man. Until next time, this has been the Aqua Lounge Podcast. Peace.
Yeah. Love y'all, man.
Love y'all, man.
That's a wrap. Thank you guys, man. Appreciate it.